Hello, slobs. So, I made a game in 24 hours. And that's not true. Shut the fuck. Ever since I learned game development, I've always wanted to make something cool, enjoyable, and addictive like Coke and Fortnite. I've wanted to make it within the shortest time as possible as I can. See, I've been watching this videos on YouTube where game developers only take like a week, a day, or an hour to make really cool and polished games. Like this guy, Danny. Danny. It really made me envious seeing other dudes and Danny making cool stuff and I haven't. So I decided why not give it a try to make a game in 24 hours. How hard can that be? I knew it was going to be easy. Well, this is easy. I mean, I can just go sit under a tree and a game idea will strike. And for the development, psh, piece of cake. I really love games with rockets and explosions, like GTA, Dogfight, Call of Duty, Battlefield, except the new one, Fortnite, PUBG, others. And that's when I decided I'll make a game that has rockets and explosions. How cool is that? So the idea was to make a game similar to the game that I used to play a few years back. It's a popular mobile game, or not. It's a mobile game where a homing missile chases an air vehicle until it's blown to pieces. But mine was going to be different, because it's my game. Mine. Mine was going to be a ground attack where the character is running from the rockets on foot. Awesome! Awesome! Let the coding begin. 3 months later. Yeah, the project ended up taking 3 months because I thought it was so good I could monetize on it. Here are the characters. Aren't they cute? So I cancelled the project since it started coming apart. I had tons of bugs, no good game loop yet. I gave my friends to test it, but those frick shits didn't frickin' return any feedback. And also, I was kinda burned out, so I needed to rest a bit. This game, which I later called Evade, since the character is evading from the rockets, I mean, I'm cool in naming by the way. I'm the guy who came up with binomial nomenclature, if you didn't know. If you're doing biology, yeah, that's me. This game, which I later called it Evade since the character is evading from the rocket, was cool when I initially began working on it, but now it's just a bullcrap of characters, code, and bugs. Shoo, shoo, shoo! And don't you ever infect my game again, or I delete you. I later tried selling some of the assets, but no one wanted them. So I made it open source, so everyone can see how I spent 3 months of my life making shit. I later started another game project, a board game for Android. See, this one, I knew it was not going to turn into something shitty like the other one. I named it Desky. Cool name. Heh. See, I used to play this game back when I was in primary school slash elementary, if you're American. We played it on our desk, hence the name Desky. Other kids used to play it, but they never came up with a name for it, which was frustrating because whenever one kid wants to play, he or she would describe the whole gameplay for the other kids to understand. Or sometimes you would agree on a name for the game, but when you move into another location or school, they have another name for it. So you don't get to play the game until you see someone else playing, and that's when you ask. Hey, what do you call this? I just call it game. You call it, you call it game? You just call it game? Yeah, we call it game. What the Whenever we'd get bored, we'd play drafts or checkers, if you're American. And when that's not in mind, we'd play a game that we don't know its name. But that doesn't matter because I named it Desky. So if you're watching and you know the game that I'm talking about, and my misery and make use of the name. Desk is a really simple strategy game where you just align the pieces in a linear form with the pieces being placed in their respective points and you win. How easy is that? Heh. But you can't win where you started, nor your opponent's starting points. But in some cases, you're allowed to win on your opponent's points or sides. Depends with who you're playing the game with. You can play with me. Heh. Before Dusky, tons of projects were cancelled that were supposed to be done in 24 hours or less, but they went over 24 hours, so I kept starting over and over and over until I stopped at Dusky. And also, Dusky did not take 24 hours to be done, it took 1 month and 2 weeks. So the title for this video should be trying to make a game for 24 hours. Now, would you click on this video if that was the title? I'm sure you wouldn't. Yeah. I had to use the common hit title because I want YouTube algorithm to notice me. Why? So I can get the bread. So the video is done, and it certainly did not take 20, 2 months to work on it. Yeah, the video took 2 months to work on it. This very poor quality animation took 2 months. Wow, can't even begin to fathom that. But I think the reason why it took that long is because I animated the whole thing with a mouse. I don't have a drawing tablet, and getting into animations, I should advise you to start with what you have, or save up so that you can buy a drawing tablet, which is what I'm doing right now. And yeah, so you can help me make um make more videos or encourage me to make more videos or make my help me improve my video quality by donating on my Patreon, which will be linked on the description. Yeah, and I don't have like tiers on there, but I'll create some if I have like Patreon, like like a few Patreons on there. Then I'll create tiers and the games that I created on this during the making of this video or before this are on my itch account, which is itch.io. You can find it on www.itch.io. And yeah, a few of them are on there, but I found out like a few weeks ago that some of them are not working. Yeah, I tried downloading them and tried to play them, and they're not like playing correctly. Like it's so weird. I don't know how this got to happen because when I play the original games that I before I upload them, they're working properly, but now they're not. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that, and yeah, pretty soon I'm going to open a Google developer account and upload some games on Play Store, and yeah, you guys can download and play. What else do I have to say? Oh, I like Danny's content, so yeah, I do not despise Danny in any way. So you can go on his channel and like subscribe. Yeah, and while you're at that, you can smash subscribe the smash button on here. It's just below this video, I think. You can go and subscribe with the smash button. Smash the subscribe, smash the subs. Yeah, subscribe the smash button. I think that's correct, and click that button that is next to it, that bell thing. I don't know what it does. At first, I thought it was like a flashlight thing, and I tried to turn it on, and it did nothing. So yeah, try to press it and tell me what it does down the comments, okay? Yeah, that's not like a clickbait thing. I'm not trying to make you click it. So yeah, you can do that if you want to though. Yeah, Deomata sayonara, which is see you later in Japanese, which I'm learning right now, and arigato gozaimasu, which is thank you very much. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. Don't name your children Corona, and wash your hands and stay away from people. Stay away from people, not 1 meter, but away. Yeah, yeah. Stay away from people and wash your hands.